Morning, good morning, good morning. The van is parked back there and I'm heading up this grassy hill. It's the Queens Jubilee this week, so it's big Jubilee week. So I was in the area yesterday. I was at Norbury Ratics. If you haven't seen that video, it's going up on the screen for you. And I'm heading towards Jubilee Cave, and then I'm going to go and have a look at Victoria Cave. How crazy is that? Now, I know there's not going to be a big photographic opportunity, but there was a little tree down there that I liked. So I've taken a picture of the tree from the van with a long lens on. And there's a waterfall on the other side. So I'm going to do this, have a look at these, get them done. So I didn't bring my big torch, that's a good point. Oh no, it's all right, I've got my small torch, I should be fine. I'm just going to have a look inside the cave, see if I can get a picture of the crag that it's in. And say that on my Jubilee week for the Queen, I've visited Victoria Cave and Jubilee Cave. Can't do better than that, can you? Come over the top of the little brow just there, and the landscape behind me. I mean, I'm not kidding you. If you want a view and a nice walk, just come here. This has got everything. Grass walk, easy walk, rocks and crags. You've got Ingleborough in the distance, Ribblehead's right over that way. Malham is going to be that direction. Settles down in the village down there. There is loads to see, and look at this strange formation of hills up there. That's really weird. Now there's a bit of limestone around here because obviously this is limestone pavement area, and those little hills are quite interesting. There's one that looks extremely like a boob. In fact, it looks very much like a boob with a little nipple on the top. Hope you don't mind me saying. I might even just take a picture of it just to prove it to you. Maybe I've had a weekend on my own. Maybe I'm just going a bit funny, if you know what I mean. Now, I'm not sure where these caves are, but I'm kind of following my sat nav, so it's sort of I'm following the path really. I'm just having a walk. I'm having a walk and just having a look and see what I can see. With a long lens on, I'm hoping that we're going to find a couple of long shots. But I'm definitely going to have a shot of that just because it's interesting. And there's a tree there which is quite nice, and even the old hay bale trolley, cart, trailer, just things like that are catching my eye. So there's a trig point. If I don't find anything else, there's a trig point up there, so I'm going to take a walk up there. And it's really chilly this morning. It's about 10 degrees. That's what it was saying outside the van this morning. And I've got my little base layer on. But yeah, keep moving, otherwise I'm going to get cold. Which of you clever people can tell the sun's on the other side of my face now? I'm walking back because I've just looked at my map and I passed Jubilee Cave. So I've got to walk back a bit and I can see the stile in front of me. So yeah, that's where I'm going. Turning right here and going up a little bit over the stile. It's a good job I stopped and talked to you then, otherwise I wouldn't have looked at my map. But yeah, that was a quick one because I walked straight past it. So I've got to walk up the hill now into the craggy bit. I can actually see the cave in front of me now, so nice and close. This one not too hard. Big pathway here. If you wanted an easier route, there's a big track here that you can come down and follow down that way, which I'll probably carry on down in a minute. But yeah, there's that opening. Now Don't get me wrong, I am not a cavey person, but I'm always intrigued to have a look. I won't be going in far, but I'm just going to have a look. Just because I'm here and it's on the map. So I want to have a look and see what it is. I've got my torch, I'll have a bit of a nose, and maybe, put the camera on a tripod and take a photo. But I am not going in a long way, not on my own. I'll bring Ginge back next time, he'll go in, and I'll follow him probably. Okay. Right, so I've just gone a little way in and it gets very dark. So what I'm going to do is get my torch and have a little look just a tiny bit further, but I don't like these things on my own. There could be a sheep in there or something that's going to frighten the living daylights out of me. And there's another one here as well. There's another one. But this is Jubilee Cave, first one off the list. Oh, spooky, very, very spooky, very, very dark, very, very black. And then I'm just going to have a look on the top, see if there's a bit of limestone pavement up there. So I can put my torch on and have a quick nose. That was quite interesting. So have a look at that one. That's my first little cave done. All right, not the most photographic or photogenic. It was quite small and tight, and I think the idea is you crawl up the back of it, and yeah, there's no chance I was doing that. It's rather muddy in there. So yeah, it was worth a nose. Jubilee Cave is now done. I'm now going to try and find Victoria Cave, which I assume probably won't be that far away then. Just going to follow this track down, and it's on the side of a cliff, this one. I think I've got to walk up a grassy bank to get to it. So yeah, let's go and have a look at this one. This one's could be slightly different. And I do know, I understand it go in quite a long way, but you won't get me going in that far, not even with a torch. But I'm a lot more confident with a torch on my head than without. So yeah, thank you to Olight and the Array 2. Nice and bright, and I've always got it in my bag, always. Right, yeah, let's carry on down this track, see if we can find it. And let me know what you think of that photograph. Dynamic range, that's a thing, isn't it? Dynamic range. How much dynamic range has your camera got compared to your eyes? Now, I could see in that cave looking out, I could see the outside, the inside, but my camera could only see one or the other, so I had to flick it up and down, really drop the exposure right down to get the outside ambient light, and then up it to get the interior light so you can see the rocks. So to put that picture together that you've just seen took quite a lot of photographs to get that full dynamic range to make that work. So, and I hope it did work, otherwise I'm talking gibberish. Right, let's go and find this other one. So the signpost back there said quarter of a mile, so I'm making my way along the track that I'm assuming where the signpost was facing, because I was going to go down that lane, but I seem to think, hang on, quarter of a mile, about a quarter of a mile, just come across a fork in the path, so I'm going to head up this fork because I'm guessing it's up there. So okay, let's go. And I've been, when you watch me, you probably think that I'm just fearless and I just do things and I go for it and blah blah, but I can feel the anxiety building up inside me now, like I'm going in another dark cave, you know, and I can feel myself, my breath changing and like composing myself. So don't get me wrong, I am very similar to everybody else. It's just that I get excited to do these things and I want to do these things because I haven't done them as I was younger, so I want to do them now before I can't do them. And so yeah, I still get that anxiety. You get that older age anxiety as well, where what if something falls, what if you slip, what if I hurt myself, am I out on my own, blah blah blah. Well, okay, I've got a little radio on me, I could just keep flicking through the channels hopefully to try and find someone. But yeah, I do get that same anxiety as everyone else, but I just want to try these things. So I found the next one, but I'm not sure whether this is actual Victoria Cave or not, but this is a little cave I'm going to have a little nose in. I think the other one's up the top there. I've got to follow the path up, so I'm going to have a quick look in this one. I've got the camera ready just in case. I need to put my light on as well, don't I, just to make sure I'm ready to see in the dark. Oh, my camera nearly fell over then. So I'm just going to have a little nose in this one, see what this one's all about. And this one again is probably quite muddy inside, so I'm going to have to be careful. This one's quite deep. Let's have a little look inside here. Very muddy on the floor. God, it's quite a long one and very, very. Oh, you can hear the way my voice changes. Woo! I don't know whether I can go much further without. I don't think I need to go much further. I think I'm going to take a photograph from here. I don't need to go in any further because it's quite muddy and slippy. So, right, bear with me one moment. Tripod set up now, just looking into the cave. And I'm just going to give you a bit of a taster of what's in it. I'm going to go vertical for this one. And it's definitely not as scary when you've got your headlight on, but it's definitely scary enough as it is. Right, I'm just going to take a picture just so you can see what it is I'm seeing at the moment. So, here we go. I'm on a 10-second time because I did my selfie. Silly me. Quite slippery in there, quite slippery in the walls are all damp as well, so yeah, you want to be very careful going in that one. It doesn't go back as far, but it gets small and narrow at the back. Okay, so this is the big one. This is definitely a big one. So this must be Victoria Cave, and wow, this one's something else. Right, so be careful on my feet in here, have a bit of a nose. Again, I'm not going in too far. But yeah, go have a look, and there's a lot of crows flying in and out this one. That's going to spook me out. Proper spook me out. So I've read the sign. That means we shouldn't be going inside the cave, which is a bit of a shame really, but it doesn't look as safe as the other ones did. There's a lot of boulders and rocks and loose stuff, and this is a massive cave with lots of little chasms in it and things as well. So I'm just going to get a record shot just to say that I've been in here, and yeah, that'll do me, I think. Just a couple of record shots, and then I'm going to go and find something else to have a look at. Let's have a couple, just the detail inside. Just see if I can make an image out of it, if anything else. Right, let's bugger off. Let's go and find this waterfall maybe. First we're going to go for a walk. Let's go for a walk. Probably not the sort of video you're used to seeing from me. Mind you, Do we have a video that you're used to seeing from me? I'm always a bit random, aren't I? Never two days the same. So I spotted this tree earlier on. I've had my eye on it while I've been walking back from the cave, and thought I can't very well walk away and leave it if I can get a shot of it with maybe Ingleborough in the background. And as Ingleborough's got this nice dappled light on it, I think it might be quite nice. The problem I've got is as I get in closer, same old, it's not looking as good. Well, it is, but the hillside in the background isn't as good because I've come down lower. So I'm not sure how to shoot it yet, but I'm definitely going to get a shot. You know, it doesn't get any easier really, does it, than a tele-zoom lens with an image stabilizer. You can one-handed focus on it, set your composition up. Now, I've got the 2-second timer on still, but and it gets as simple as that. Why are we bothering with tripods and things? I mean, I know why we are, but I'm coming to use the camera more and more handheld, because when there's loads of light, why do you need the tripod? It's a shame there's no light on that tree, but is it? Because with it being in shade, it's making Ingleborough stand out behind it. And to think I was over that side yesterday, I'm going to go up Ingleborough one day. If you want to join me, let me know in the comments, and I'm more than happy to walk with you, or you can walk with me. We're going to go up there. We go up through the limestone path from Ribbled side, and we'll walk up to Ingleborough. So if you want to go, let me know, and yeah, we'll get something together, and we'll make a team effort of it. Doesn't matter whether you're a photographer or not. Even if you're not a photographer, we'll make a team effort and we'll walk up the top of Ingleborough. Always wanted to go, so let's do it. Right, a couple more shots of this tree in slightly different angles, and then we're walking back. The sun did come out eventually, and I got right up close to the tree, and I've taken lots of pictures of a tree. Now, how many photos can you take of one tree? Hey, how many? Well, I've probably taken about a dozen, but they're all a little bit different. They're all slightly different. Each one you take gives a slightly different angle and a slightly different shape. More limestone, less limestone, more of Ingleborough in the background. You know, it's just, they're all good. And I have a right issue then of which one's the best one to do, you know, and which one's my favourite. So in the end, I put up loads. So I'm going to show you a few pictures of the tree. Let me know what you think. Pick your favourite. Tell me which one I should have stuck with. Right, I'm going to have a quick look up here, and then I'm going to walk back to the van, and I might check out, because I got a feeling it's home time really. I might leave the waterfall for another time, maybe bring Mrs. C up, because this is a gorgeous area for a walk, and I've got to get up on that trig point another time, so I'm definitely going to come back. Lovely little place. So yeah, I'll check out in a bit. That's it. I'm definitely heading back down now. The van's just down there, not far at all, is it really? Lovely little place to stop overnight. Very quiet. Had a good sleep as well. 2 nights of really good sleep, peaceful, and don't know why. I just slept quite well. Yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to the channel. I know us vloggers say this every single time, but it helps the algorithms. It's free to subscribe. All you need is a Google account, and it's free to have a Google account. So sign up to a Google account, then click the subscribe button, which is down in that corner. Just hit it and it'll say you're subscribed, because there's more people that are not subscribed to our channels than there is subscribed, which is strange because you watch us. And then there's a little notification bell next to that. Pop that little notification bell, and then every time I bring a video out, and it's not always like this, I've got all sorts of videos. Some are a bit more educational, some are a bit more tipful, helpful hints if it's photography, or if it's just locations, places I go to and visit. Like today, it's not really been about the photography, it's been about me having a bit of a walk this morning, not far even, only half a mile or so, and visiting a few caves. So till next time, ciao for now, and yeah, drop us a comment. Like I said before, drop us a comment if you want to come and join me for a walk up on the top of that one over there. Then I'm more than happy to arrange something. There's a nice cottage that you can get very close near that sleeps 4, 6, something like that. And I've got a camper van as well, so yeah, we can always arrange something like that. Till next time, see you soon. Get out and go for a walk. Even if you don't take your camera, get out and go for a walk. Bye bye.